This is little Amy Favazza in the process of getting bronzed hand and foot impressions done. Fast forward about 30 years, and it's her 30-day-old baby's turn.
My mom has had the patty cakes that she had made for me and my sister hanging up in our house my whole life, and I thought they were kind of neat, and she brought it up to me a few weeks ago and said, oh, I'd like to have them done for you.
It's just a fond memory, and I wanted to have that for my little grandson, Luca.
April Baker works out of her home to create these custom keepsakes called patty cakes.
As a mom, we have a permanent physical connection with baby.
Patty cakes is a product letting parents touch their baby's hands and feet even when they're grown.
I mean, if you have a teenager and you're going through a rough year, you can look back and think of the times of pitter-patter and them running through your house.
Patty Cakes has a long history in St. Louis, beginning in the 1970s.
They were in business and active until about 2001. So my first two children, I had patty cakes done for them in Old Gravois. When my third child came, I called to make an appointment and I found out that they were no longer in business.
Baker took it upon herself to bring patty cakes back to St. Louis by becoming a representative for the business.
So the name and the quality of patty cakes that all the people in the 70s, 80s, and 90s cherish for their little ones, they are still around.
Baker begins the process with a clay patty.
I'm going to put a little bit of powder on his feet. See what it'll do is pick up all the lines in his sweet little feet.
Then she puts some pressure on baby Luca's foot to make the impression.
And we have a perfect little impression of baby Luca's foot.
Now she goes through the same process with Luca's hand.
Doing so good. So good.
And the bronzing process can begin.
I pour a mold. We use a liquid plastic to pick up every line and detail, and I send that off to the company where they actually do the copyrighted bronzing process.
When patty cakes are complete, the end result is a keepsake that will last a lifetime. As for Amy's bronzed impressions she had done when she was a baby, they will continue to hang in the same place they've been for the last 30 years.
Maybe someday they will go to Amy, but I think I'm keeping them on my wall for a little longer.